Alright, everybody, who's ready to see Crash get his ass handed to him? Because I have a feeling that Rockman 4MI is probably going to rock my shit a little bit. I don't think that I'm going to be absolutely hopeless, but I do have a feeling that this is going to be a pretty tough experience, all things considered. Oh, goodness. Welcome, everyone. Hello. I hope you didn't miss me too much, or maybe I do, and it brings you back here if you did miss me. I had a good week off. I surprisingly don't have that much to talk about, because mostly my week off from streaming was just like, hey, I'm getting my adult chores done, and I'm also, like, going to work on some video editing, and I'm going to, talk about a commission with, one of my chatters, and so, like, yeah, that took up basically just my time, so, yeah, it's not a whole lot to say. I mean, I guess events happened within the world, and I could maybe speak about that if I really reached the bottom of the conversational barrel, but I'd rather not right now. Yeah, so, Rockman 4MI, for anybody not in the know, I think this is one of the, more well-known Megaman hacks out there, perhaps one of the most famous, for having absolutely insane weapons, crazy stage gimmicks, and an absolute banger of a boss theme. You cannot leave out how much of a banger the Robot Master boss theme is in this game. So, yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's also fun because this is my first ROMHack, so, like, I'm jumping off the deep end, immediately. I think it's gonna be a good time, though. So, yeah, because I am moderately familiar with the hack, though, too, because, like, yeah, I was also watching, QZCWX, back in the day, play the builds of 4MI as they were coming out, so, like, this is not exactly blind, but it is, like, 15 years worth of never having really engaged with 4MI content since. So, it might as well be blind. I will be doing my usual thing of picking random stages, but first, or random stages / whatever's recommended by the audience. But first, I'm actually going to go ahead and just try Drillman, because Drillman is where I just seem to always do my testing for Megaman 4 related games and ROM hacks, and so, you know, we might as well get through the stuff that I haven't seen blind yet. So, let's go. Oh, it's kind of funny to be back onto NES-style Mega Man 4 with, you know, having just played all of Sequel Wars. Now it's like, oh right, this game was originally in like 8-bit. That's crazy. I did actually play a little bit more of Sequel Wars over my break. I decided that I wanted to just, for funsies, play as Roll, but without all of the absolutely crazy, busted, like, things that I gave her on my playthrough, like insane movement speed and a double jump. And, you know, it went pretty well, all things considered, right? Roll is actually still pretty goddamn overpowered, having a big crazy melee weapon. Hold on, I should focus here. Alright, hey, I got hit many fewer times here than I did during testing. So that's good. Oh, I should focus here too. This area, like, kills me so badly. Just slide. Let's get the fuck out of here. Don't. No, come on. I don't want to be here anymore. Okay. But yeah, it's unsurprisingly, like, you know, playing without all of the hyper movement speed and double jumping makes the game a lot more balanced of an experience. Roll's still overpowered, but, you know, not that crazy anymore. Ow, damn it. Alright. And several 1-ups. Alright, we're gonna be good for the rest of the game, then. Several? Okay, cool. we're getting, like, the Mega Man 5 1-up luck here. That's great. I am literally maxed out on the first stage. That's something, alright. Okay. I think most of these stages, Buster, are probably only a 6.5 out of 10 in difficulty. Drill and dive, you'd put at a 5 out of 10, and Pharaoh hits a hard 9 out of a 10. All right then, well, let's hope the audience has mercy on me for not going to Pharaoh Man too soon. Oh, it's funny. I actually think this hippo boss is actually like way easier in this hack. Like the fact that it's constantly rising, yes, sucks, but also it doesn't. That also means it is not constantly shifting where you have to dodge the missiles from, and it's always coming back into your line of fire. Of course, actually hitting the missiles is, you know, something you got to do if you want to make any of what I just said matter. But they also don't do very much damage, so. Oh right, the Mega Man 8 section. Or Mega Man and Base section, I mean. Gross. Nobody liked Ground Man. Why did you do this? Hup, hup. Okay, cool. We did it. We did it, gamers. Oh, right. Okay, I do remember there's a secret for, like, actually doing, taking Sakugarna out and, like, getting really far with it. I just don't remember exactly where I have to go, how fast I have to go do it. But hopefully we'll just hold right and everything will be totally cool. That's satisfying. Oh, just a little bit shy. Damn it. Alright, we could probably come back and do that again. Alright, sweet. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think that the boss music in this game is like one of the main reasons I remember it so well. Like, this game's boss music genuinely stuck out to me, and it was like, oh yeah, I'm going to remember this ROM hack forever now. Okay, Drill Man's pretty interesting. This is like honestly a very... This is like, what if that one Susie boss that kept, in the Game Boy games, that kept shifting the platforms around was like actually kind of difficult. This definitely is not unfair, it just takes focus. I'm probably going to end up dying because I took way too many easy hits in the beginning, but... Practice, perfect, all that. Oop. Ah, okay. Alright, so that's how it works. It doesn't... Okay, I was thinking the drills came to your level for a second and then rushed at you, or rushed along the floor at you, but it seems like always just rush along at the Y-axis that it hits the floor at. If it's on the ceiling, though, it always follows the ceiling. Yeah, okay, the boss music is from Fire Emblem. I think it was originally cutscene music. I didn't know it was cutscene music originally, but I did know it was from Fire Emblem, because I have looked up the OST for the game before. Ow. One thing I'm going to have trouble getting used to in this game is just the very short iframes. That's going to, like, mess me up, substantially for a long while. Oh, actually, I also see Drill Man has 2 different heights he can fire his drills at, so that probably is going to... well, he stands at 2 different heights, and that dictates what drill pattern he fires out. So that's something I have to watch for as well. Oh boy. Okay, Drill Man, your stage is getting rather asymmetrical here, buddy. Ow. And jump, and wait. Get him on the flip. Drill Man, stop doing your best, I don't know. I don't have a good quip for that. He's doing some kind of impression, going up and down all the time, though. Ow. Okay, he's just a lot... Okay, so his desperation is just being fast, which is threatening, but it could be a lot worse. Oh no, it could be a lot worse. It is a lot worse. He's going to try to crush me. Oh, no, jumping too early. Ah. Come on, Drill Man. Ow! Bastard. Alright. We're getting there. Drillman taking from Groundman and Uranus's playbooks. Yeah, true, actually. He's doing a really good job at mixing the tactics up. I guess one thing I could say is that Drillman does feel a little... This fight can really go either direction depending on how your RNG for, like, all of the moving platforms wants to feel. Okay, and it seems you can only hit him once per pass. Interesting choice. Okay. Alright, don't go to the right side of the screen. It also messes me in this engine that the charge shot is fully penetrating. Like, it will always go through an enemy even if it doesn't kill them. It's an interesting mechanic to work around, although honestly it's kind of a welcome one. Okay, Drillman's about to go crazy now. Time to focus up. Oh, fucker. Okay, there's no point trying to shoot at him when he just fully stands. Hey, tagged him. Good. Bastard is waiting up there. Oh, almost got me. You have to have really good reaction time to hit him on the, like, ceiling to floor transition. Unfortunately, like, that's also the best time to hit him. Hip! Ow! Hey! Don't just tackle me, dude. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh, he only took 1 damage. Son of a bitch. Okay, that was close. That's probably the easiest of the 8 Robot Masters. Oh, that's not reassuring. But I guess I knew that I was going to be in for quite the experience. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely having trouble just hitting Drillman because I need the reaction time to be able to, like, flick over and just, like, shoot him. But I guess at the same time, I shouldn't worry about maybe, like, wasting a shot, like, right? Like, I should just take the shot even if I don't think it's going to hit him. He's gonna, like, stop prematurely. Wait, am I only dealing 1 damage to the fucking charge shot anyways? Should I not bother with the charge shot? No, I think I'm doing like 2 at least. Okay. Drillman, you're such a campy little bastard. Oh, no! That's all my health gone. Well, that sucks. Fight's gonna be a loss, everybody. Yeah, there we... Okay, it wasn't. Great. Shit, good job, me. You think this is bad? You're not prepared for Toad, man? Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, you're here to watch your streamer get his ass kicked today. I guess it's kind of a theme, right? Considering that I just did Proto Man on hard mode on Sequel Wars last time. This makes sense. This absolutely makes sense. Okay, so... Hello, chat. Hello, everyone. Where would you like me to go next? Please have a little bit of mercy. I would appreciate a little bit of mercy. Just a scotch. Well, let's see. In the meantime, I can start on the list of things that are notable maybe from the weekend. Starting with the least notable is that I accidentally stabbed myself while I was washing dishes the other day. I'm an idiot and the knife slipped from my hand like right into the bottom of my thumb. So there's a nice lightly sensitive puncture wound on the base of my thumb. So that's cool. I'm glad it didn't actually go further. It could have been worse. But, you know, it helps to not be a giant klutz when you actually do, you know, real life things, like washing your dishes. So pick Brightman. Alright, let's roll. Drill torpedo functions like thunder beam, but the vertical drills also go to the ground to ceiling like plug ball. You can also auto cancel it. Okay, yeah, cool. That sounds like what I remember about this game's drill torpedo. Oh yeah, Brightman stage was this kind of like cone of visibility. Nice, 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 nice. Oh yeah, let me read the descriptions too. I love seeing all the English on the weapons. You fire 3 drills, which guided to the floor or ceiling. Drills pierces everything. If you can press B again, you can refire. Sweet. Alright, yeah, we like that. Ooh, I forgot how good Brightman stage music was in this game, too. Damn. Okay, ow, bastard shield attacker. Get out of my way. Okay, that lasted a little longer than I wanted. I do love the visual effect, though, of the, like, how on the very borders of this, cone of light, it has kind of, like, static effect on the outside, but it's, like, also not so obnoxious to be able to, you know, be super interrupting and interfering. It's not distracting, but it is a really cool touch. That's, I think, the words I was looking for. Uh-oh. Spark guys. Nice. Oh my god! You didn't think up and downs could get more intimidating. Okay, and that reduces my visibility? It does. It reduces my visibility. Okay, so don't shoot the guys. As he immediately shoots the guys, trying to grind up more light. Alright. Fuck this, just go. Oh, there's an E-tank thing down there. Yeah, I suppose if I actually brighten things up, I could probably... That's okay. We'll be fine. Music is Dream Chaser... The music is Dream Chaser from F-Zero-X, a game you also remember since the Nintendo 64 Double Drive version has Rainbow Road in it. Oh, nice. If I was at all into racing games, I would probably want to try out F-Zero someday, but for me personally, racing games have just never been my thing. I mean, yes, most of my experience with racing games has been Mario Kart, which is not, you know, which is kind of, I don't know, it's the normie racing game, I guess, but like, still even other things that I've tried playing, just, I can't really name any, but just, I don't know, miscellaneous racing stuff has never really been that interesting to me. Oh god, hi Shadow Man. I forgot you were an absolute bastard in this game. Oh, okay, so he jumps when I fire. That's what he's doing. Okay. Okay, well, after the initial barrage, that's what he's doing. Okay, not too bad. Now I know what's going on. Uh-oh. Seems like he's changing things up again. Shadow Man, how many patterns do you need? Oh, jackass. Okay. What's this? Nothing to stand in? Alright. Give any F-Zero fan PTSD by mentioning GX's story mode. I would have no knowledge of any of that. What is up with its story mode? What heinous crimes does it commit? Bum, bum. Okay. Hey, it's these guys that made me deaf playing Megaman 3. Oh, wait, right, hold on. That's locking a, that unlocked kind of a memory. So that's what that little spark is. I forgot there's crits in this game. What a fucking... Oh, man, what an experience. Mega Man game with crits. Okay. Jump, jump, jump. These are fast. Well, that might come in handy sometime. Oh, now I'm jumping too fast. And now I've lost the rhythm. Oh, and I'm sentenced to death. Okay. I didn't watch it all where I was going. Oh, now I gotta fight Shadow Man again. Damn it. Difficulty of F-Zero's on par with X6 Extreme may be harder. Damn, that's pretty bad. Not only does this game have crits, but also several items that increase crit chance if you know how to get them. Okay, good to know. Alright, well shit, now I gotta... Oh, good, I don't have to survive the Shadow Man onslaught again. Slide across, jump up. Oh, not that way. Oh, hey, right, this is a secret. That looks suspicious. Oh, that looks deadly. Alright, well, let's go for it. Let's do something dumb. Alright, let's not do something dumb again. I don't have confidence that I can actually do that, so... I'm not gonna waste everybody's time and all of my lives by trying. Other small things going on. I have a gigantic bug in my apartment that I need to kill. It's a big-ass fly. I got its friend yesterday by absolutely blasting it with a bunch of air freshener. There were two big flies in my house last night. I got rid of one of them. And my secret for getting rid of large flies was to try to always douse them with some kind of, aerosol. Because that is supposed to make fly wings too heavy to actually lift them off the ground. And they get wobbly. But I was trying to just use my, hold on. Timing. Okay. Okay. I was trying to use just a water bottle to kind of spray them down first, but that wasn't really super effective. There we go. So eventually I switched over to my air freshener and was in fact able to absolutely just blast one with it. Okay, so how am I doing this? Can't be afraid to do a little chemical warfare sometimes against bugs. It's the most effective thing in the world. I know all the jump bigs are like super fucking stupidly ridiculously tanky in this game. Oof, okay. But yeah, that bug's dying moments were probably one of an eternal hellscape of which it could not comprehend. And personally, I don't feel remorse. Maybe I feel a little remorse, but, Can't be having gigantic horseflies in my apartment. It's not a good look. Or just a good way to live, either. Jumbigs have 256 HP. Oh, lord, okay. That's gonna be a lot of mashing this playthrough, isn't it? Air freshness of the flies pine scented? More like tropical breeze scented. And also very dead. Good enough. Gets me up there. And let's see. Okay, puzzle room. Falling down there's not a good option. We want to start off with... Okay, well, since we can't slide off the ladder, we have to start off with green. And from green, we want to probably move onto the blue, jump onto the red one down there. Move back to green. Well, there's no good place to go from there, though. So let's see. We're up here at the green, then we go to the one on the right. We try the red one down there again. We try jumping back in the blue cage, but that doesn't feel good. I mean, I guess I could time my jump out of that blue cage in the middle of the screen there and onto the right side. I don't feel confident about doing that, though. Is there any other way to do this? Oh, this is gonna be a long time for strategy. Let me see if at least I can... Will the mouse pick up on the preview? No? Okay, so I can't even point out where, Oh, no, wait. Yes, I can. Okay, so... Current plan's this. Obviously, get on the green one here. Move to the blue one here. Then it feels like I should drop down to this red one here. But then after that... Going to the green one, go to this blue one, but then getting stuck in that blue one. It's like a really tight jump to try to get out of it. I suppose it's possible, and the game may very well be asking me to do that. So, I should probably just suck it up and do it. Let's see. Yeah, because then if we got to this red one... Would we be able to hop to the green one all the way over there? Maybe. What are you looking at? Yeah, I know, right? It's... Hey, Bear. This is, I think this is the last screen in Brightman stage. It is a puzzle and a half. Because if I get caught in any of these blocks, I do take a little bit of damage, and I would like to not be taking a little bit of damage, like, constantly. So, it's kind of a Eggman master plan moment we gotta have, we gotta concoct over here. Here, and then have to go down there to the red. There's no other place to go. Do I really have to get into the blue cage? I don't want to get into the fucking wage cage, dude. That doesn't sound like a good time. But alright, fine. I guess I have an idea of what maybe it's asking me to do. Hey, Zerter. Buenas noches to you as well. Close enough. Not close enough. Don't forget I have Rush Search. Yeah, I can definitely do that. I was thinking about that a little bit. Ow, on the previous screen. And maybe on this screen too, if we're gonna be honest. Oh, I could do that. Well, that's a little bit easier. Oh, hey, there we go. Shit. Alright, cool. That is a nightmare. I did not want to have to deal with that ever again. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, and Rush Search is like super consistent in this game too. Oof. Bit more than a little damage. I mean, it could just kill me, you know? I'd be used to it completely just killing me. But thankfully, PureSabe is a bit nicer and a better of a game developer than that. Alright, cool. I think it's... Let's see, it's been 30 minutes. And, yep, PNG Tuber Maker's desynced. Let's fix that real quick. Okay, cool. So, Brightman. Let's, yeah, Brighter Man, even. Shit. If only it was Brighter Man, then we'd at least have something to laugh at. I'm sure Brightman, though, is probably going to make me regret coming to his domain. Nice. Just jump into the slow-moving projectile crash. Alright. Please, my apologies if I end up having to be quiet to focus up against Brightman. And any of the bosses in this game, for that matter. Okay. PureSabe will give you super OP... Let me try that sentence again. PureSabe will give you super OP tools, but make the level/boss design equivalent to how overpowered you are. Yeah, it makes sense. That's the entire vibe I get from 4MI anyways. Near widescreen AoE easy. Yeah, no, it's cool. Like, it's, I was immediately reminded of, God, there's that one boss in Megaman ZX who's, like, meant to show you the power of, like, nuclear weapons, and it's meant to just be, like, you know, Japanese commentary. But I forget him. I forget his name. He has one half of Phantom, I know that. Okay, Brightman can really either do nothing or do everything. Oh, never saw that attack before. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, Brightman is even more of a bitch than the original for cornering you. That's wonderful. Okay, his desperation is meant to be a reference to Kirby's Dream Land. Nice. I like Kirby. Need to play Kirby one day, because I love Kirby. It's probably my second favorite series, right after Mega Man. Oh, that was a mistake. I'm in a bad spot. Brightman, please, bad touch. Move. Jump! Jump, you bastard! Get out of my way! I know this is a winning strategy for you! Okay. Never try to reason an AI out of the thing that it actually knows how to do. Oh no. Stand here. Have to jump over the light bulbs. Brightman's such a battle of precision. And nope. Didn't interpret that in time. Okay, new attack. Cool. Brightman has like 16 attacks. And wrong direction again. That is fast. I'm gonna have to start pause buffering against Brightman, I think. Bright might be weak to drill, actually. Yeah, I guess I could try that out. It's getting to be too much. Alright, thanks, Brightman, for all the iframes that you're the shielding things you have. Oh, this is bad. Oh, thank God, he's an idiot. He actually jumped over me that time. I'll just try to leave that little bit of HP over there for now. Alright, I'll take that now, thank you. Brightman! Come on! Too many options to deflect shit. Okay, center. Up, and barrage, and more of these. Oh, more barrage. Research. Help. There we go. We're not fighting, honestly. It's fuck it. Not entirely, anyways. Oh, thought he was going to the center. Man, you bitch. Ah! Brightman! Please! Oh, I forgot about the splashy shock effects. Damn it. Okay. Sorry if I end up yelling into the microphone. This is going to be very much a yelling-based game, if you couldn't tell already. You might actually get to see Crash show some emotions for once. It's crazy. Yep. And okay, half health. Where is it going? Center. Move to the side here. Oh, we're in a bad spot. Okay, cool. He kept jumping, kept jumping. Right man, come on. Oh, and he's going to the right. Jump there. Tag him in between all that. And there we go. Right man down. Oh, God. On the last, not the last life. Second to last life, though. Woo. First hobby also does very much expect you to use weapons as utilities. I don't think this game's feasible for the average player with just the Buster. Alright, sweet. It's good to, it's good to, I mean, that makes sense, right? That's why Rush Search is actually good. You need to be able to pick it up. Spark Manbo? That just sounds like a Mega Man X, like, Maverick, dude. Like, that's totally a Maverick name. Right alongside, like, I don't know, Primal Hamster or something. Anyways, yeah, so, like, where are we going next, y'all? What devilish level do you want to send me to? Because I'm certain it's going to be... Oh, another experience. This is one of those games my adrenaline is actually, like, at max right now. Primal Hamster, Devil Duster. Yeah, you know. The Maverick reject names, along things like, I don't know, wasn't there some, like, funny one with, like, Shark or something? Dive Man? Alright, Dive Man it is. That's the first one I've recognized as a name. Spark Manbo is like if Flash Stopper, Flash Bomb, and Wave Burner had a glorious love child. Melee if you hold the button. Bulbs have Splash like Bomb. And, maybe you meant Dustman. Duster, okay, that makes sense. Bulbs have Splash Spike Bomb. You can press up to freeze/slow time. Okay, that's... Holy crap, that's a lot of information. That's a lot to pack into one weapon. Hold B, Light Bulb, hold on Mega Buster, you push B with up, flash attack is done. Alright, we love English. Okay, so let me try to actually parse what Grim just said. Melee if I actually hold the button, so... Okay, that makes sense. Oh, and it doesn't consume more weapon energy, it's just the one hit. And if I let go of it, it explodes. And I can detonate it early if I press it again, and then if I can do up B, I can do time stop. Okay. Alright. Information parsed. I have an idea of what I'm doing now. And land... Okay, good. Didn't land on Spike. Yippee! So how did the rest of Mega Man 9 go for you there, Cyber? I get... I want to hear your thoughts on the Wily Machine, because, oh boy, do I have thoughts on the Wily Machine. It's not... I emphasize a little bit. It's, I don't have that many thoughts on it. Like, I don't personally love Wily Machine 9. I think he's kind of a bitch in, like... I have to play this stupid bouncing game with the eggs, and then also why is he actually weak to, of all things, Plug Ball? Like, come on, Capcom, you were just being evil when you did that. Yes, 8-way scrolling on the NES, too, that's right, I should have pointed that out as well. Drill Bomb, Time Stopper, and what was Jupiter's weapon in Mega Man 5? The, I think it was just called the Black Hole. So I think that might just be what it was. Oh, no, wait, I'm thinking of Saturn. I don't remember what Jupiter's weapon was. It was that weird... Yeah, it was that lightning thing. Oh, goodness. Okay. Everything's rushing... Oh, my word! My dear! My goodness! Everything is just rushing me down. Oh, my God! Get me out of here! Oh, it's a big whale! And he's going to drop Sniper Joes on me. And also birds. Ooh, crit! Nice! Okay, sweet. Now for, the main thing that I, So I've seen this before, and I have, okay. Whew, never mind. I thought... So that cutscene right there, that was a cutscene. I'd like to express that was a cutscene with Rush Marine waving back and forth. When having watched a Let's Play many years ago, I thought that was a thing you had to do in real time and navigate through all of those spikes. I'm very glad that that is in fact not the case. Sorry, Up and Down, you don't get to go on your scuba vacation. Thought the Wily machine was alright, was kind of a chore to deal with the ping pong, but not necessarily the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I mean, I would agree, it's just irritating. Last part was kind of meh, didn't use its weakness, used bees. Yeah, bees is just kind of easier at some point. You kind of ruined your game? How'd you ruin Mega Man 9 on the Steam port? I didn't think it was possible. More like Up and Drown, true. Yeah, you remember the boss of the weapon at the very least, so you got that going for you, Zerter. Your memory's a little better than mine. I wouldn't have put it together with the Game Boy boss. But hey, speaking of Game Boy enemies, look, it's Crab. Even the classic Mega Man series follows the trope of carcinization. All video games become Crab eventually. Very tanky crabs. I do like that these guys from Toadman stage have a little bit more of a purpose. Like, they're actually put in places that are kind of irritating to dodge around. Croaker? I didn't need to see fucking Croakers here again. Especially a tankier version. Especially one that's meant to serve as a roadblock. Also, I know how hypocritical I am being, like, not using my special weapons when, like, that's absolutely something I recommend to everybody. I am just trying to get a feel for how these stages are, though, without it. Oh, cool, it's Anchor. I'm going to die. Yeah, there we go. This is in personal progress. You're doing really well. Kept screwing up the fire jump from phase 2, so you decided to go E-tanks. Think you'd start the boss rush. Ah. So you had to restart the fortress, it sounds like. Not a fun time. Suddenly Anchor. Yeah, I know, right? This game loves to drop all of its Game Boy stuff on you at once, which I appreciate. You know, the Game Boy games are underappreciated still, even in the current era. They get some love now as, you know, Mega Man is kind of, you know, in its modernity, but it still is a little bit out of, you know, reference for some people. Fucking, okay, hey, just one of these frogs to deal with. That's better. Alright. Let's time stop here. There we go. Much better. Okay. Yep. Okay, so that's the part about Anchor that always gets me, is when he does his half jump across the screen, and then he decides to either jump again or walk right into you. That's always very irritating to try to deal with. It could just go either way. I guess if you jump in the middle, there's enough screen on this version to where it's like, you're not going to automatically get bodied by him. Yeah, okay. It's much worse on the Game Boy. Because, yeah, like, jumping right there as he runs under me, I'm pretty sure would get me hit in the Game Boy version if he decided to jump. Alright, Anchor, come on. Give me that. We gotta go quick. Not doing a very good job at going quick. I just know that there's goodies if I go quick. Ooh, 1-up. Okay, well, we're not quick enough no more, I know that. Yep. Yeah, I didn't get here nearly fast enough. Alright. Let me see. Catch up on chat here. I remember playing this a long time ago. You didn't do too well. Yeah, it's this is kind of a rough experience. I wouldn't blame you there. This is a tough game. Added extra hour to your playtime death counter. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You think Mega Man 9's fairly easy compared to Mega Man's? Is he the outcast here? Yeah, I don't know. I think, like, Mega Man 9's made how good the weapon set is. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely fair. Yeah, I know a lot about the secrets, in this game from, like, deep hidden memories where I'm like, wait, that's rad, but I'm not, I don't have the execution for it quite yet. If I could replay the stages, I might try to go and do that. But I'm not going to make a, complete mission out of it if I can't do so. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, with the weapon set, Mega Man 9 is a little bit easier, but I think without using the weapons so much, Mega Man 9 is really quite a chore. Okay, so Dive Man does kind of a combination thing between Mega Water S and, like, Metal Man. So, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Dive Man is very much going to be a how do I position myself correctly to dodge all of whatever he's doing. I can replay stages for items. All right, cool. Wouldn't be a bad idea considering how difficult the fortresses are. You can use items you get your hands on. Yeah, okay, so I could do that later. Good. At least I don't have to focus on getting all of that in just one run. So you're late, you're here now? Hey, that's all right. Glad to see you, D. You are joining at a pretty good time anyways, because, yeah, it's time for bosses. Oh god. Okay, I think the thing for me with Dive Man here is, like, it very much feels like I'm dancing around something very erratic. Like, he can choose to do a lot of different things to try to, like, screw up, like, movement patterns and, like, hit me with a cheap shot. Maybe not necessarily a cheap shot, but, something I gotta watch out for. Okay. The laser cutter's a lot more intense now. Gotta try to bait him into doing it a little bit. Aha! There we go. Shit, that was actually a lot easier. That wasn't too bad. Nice. I was about to say using Recycle Inhaler on the utilities. Yeah, I remember that your Recycle Inhaler has a couple of interesting interactions. Like, I know that it, I'm pretty sure you can just permanently kill Eddie in this game with it. Which, man, that's messed up. But I think it's for a secret, so it might have to be done. Well done. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see. Trying a Buster-only run of Mega Man 9. Might just be biased coming off of the trash of X games. Yes, another certified X hater. Let's go. Anyway, given that Dust Weapon gets most of the secrets. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I'm with Grim. I hate how Mega Man 9 really rides Mega Man 2's dick, though. It doesn't really have a very good separate identity at that. I do like a lot of the robots, though, and all the weapons are awesome. So, it balances out. I actually think, like, Mega Man 9 is still a way more competent than Mega Man 2 ever will be, but I think it's still, things to improve. Dive Man can be tricky. His weapon's great to have. Yeah, I know. He's got, like, a kind of Metal Man-like thing. He's got the 8-directional weapon. It's just a lot... It's just not nearly as strong as Metal Blade. Oh, it's okay. Actually, if Metal Blade was even better. Never mind. Cool. We'll have to give it a go. Trap Eddie and Recycle Inhaler for the entirety of the game. Yippee! It's worth inhaling Eddie in the arena because he respawns. Makes sense. Rush Cannon's an insta-kill, but there's a catch involving the first fights against the Robot Masters. Yeah, while I was looking up some info for the game to prepare for the stream, I realized that each of the bosses has, like, a specific AI pattern they actually take on while you have Rush Cannon. So you can one-shot them, but they specifically make it a pain in the ass to do so. So it's interesting. Mega Man 9 is Mega Man 2 too. So true. Unfortunately, they said if Mega Man 2 was so good, where's Mega Man 2 too? And then they said, here's Mega Man 9. And the fandom ate that shit up for years. And they still kind of do. Hey, which stage do you want me to go to next? I'll take, whatever I see. Dust. Alright. Dust heard loud and clear. Mega Man 10's Mega Man 2, 3? Ooh, see, that's where I disagree there. Mostly because I actually like Mega Man 10, like, a lot. I know it still has, obviously, like, the Mega Man 2 controls, but I think that Mega Man 10 actually just genuinely has better things going for it. The level design is, like, peak. Like, I legitimately think Mega Man 10 has the best level design of any Mega Man game. And Mega Man 10's not even my favorite. It's pretty high up there on my list of Mega Man games, but it's, you know, it's not quite the best Mega Man game, in my opinion. But the level design of Mega Man 10 is just, like, it's so good. It's really, really hard to beat. I can't really put my finger on it, but I mean, one, it's like the only mainline Classic Series game that you can Buster only without any use of special weapons or, oh, Christ, I need to get... this is nausea-inducing. Without any special weapons or utilities. And then just, like, I don't know, everything else about it just works really nicely. I would have to do, like, a video essay to explain why I love Mega Man 10's level design so much. But, yeah, I really like Mega Man 10's level design, and I feel like, it's definitely not just as bad as, Mega Man 2 can be with, its level design. I didn't realize Jumbig had a, rush forward attack in this game. Alright, that's maybe not worth getting the health. I have Rush Search, it's fine. I suppose I could have just used Rush Cannon. That probably would have worked better. Oh well. Yeah, this screen. I hope that actually came over well on stream. I don't know how much horrid YouTube compression happened with that. But right, enemies weak to Water Cutter. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Jumbig gets buffed even further as the game goes on. Excellent. Jumbig will be buffed until morale improves. Okay, well, good to know there's not too much reason to slide on this screen. Alright, well, anyways. Ah! Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Anyways, narrowly avoided death there. It's fine. It's totally fine. Everything is okay. This guy's super tanky for him. He sure is. It was worth it in the early game. Ah, okay. So I should probably actually make an effort to kill the Jumbigs then. I was just kind of assuming it's... Because the one in Brightman stage, I think, just dropped a little bit of weapon energy. So I just assumed it was like, oh, you know, it's good, but not that, like, critical. This has got to be a trap, right? Oh, no, okay, it's fine. But I'll maybe make note now to actually try to kill the Jumbigs. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of debris. A lot of debris. Slide under you. I don't want to fight you. Okay, there we go. You're welcome for this level choice. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate my chatter's choices so much. You always send me to the most lovely places, such as robot graveyards and empty tombs, or sand-filled tombs. Yeah, the charge shot in this game is kind of rough. It does, not only does it pierce, like, weirdly, but yeah, there are so many iframes with it. It's definitely not my favorite thing. Oh, right, okay, I forgot that this is, like, you're playing weird block Tetris in this section, and, like, if the blocks speed up, then they're going to, like, charge at you. I've probably kind of ruined my board here. Okay, but if you build them up, then they have a harder time actually getting to you, so that's good. Uh-oh. Well, okay. Oh, all the way back here? Shit. Alright, that kind of sucks. Come on, I know there's a fly on, like, my level here. Ow. And there's that fly again. Okay. Each enemy's type in this game has a unique weakness. Cool. Hard as attacks for bosses, though. Oh god, there's... Oh, that's right, there's like a hard mode in this game. Ugh. Oh, no, you're talking about Mega Man 10. Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's actually nice having hard on Mega Man 10. It's pretty cool. I definitely don't, yeah, definitely don't do hard mode for Mega Man 10 your first try. Mega Man 10 hard mode is... legitimately, it is probably one of the most brutal official Mega Man experiences there is. They really, really pulled out the stops for Mega Man 10's hard mode. There is a lot of death abound. I've got to stop using the charge shot. It is dreadful in this game. Alright, come on. Rush search. Top me up. Not quite it. Not quite it either, but appreciated. Thank you, Rush. Camp in the corner if I have wire. Yeah, it'd be nice. It's definitely just annoying that these all... Oh, cool, jank. I got snapped and actually crushed. That sucks. Yeah, it's very disorienting on that when, like, they can, those blocks can literally just, like, any direction, or they have, like, delayed timings to actually come out and get you. Janko clock again? It certainly is! Who's ready for a hot steaming pile of jank? Crash got crushed. Call him Crush Man. Ha 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 ha. The charge shot gives enemies Mega Man 5 iframes? Huh. It's very weird. I know we've established that Mega Man 5 has iframes with the many, many water wave discussions we've had. But it's also just like, whenever I actually play Mega Man 5, I never really notice the iframes. Like, they don't tend to ever come into play for me. Besides, I guess, water wave being janky and not entirely functional. But... it's very much noticeable here, because most of the enemies have more than 3 HP. Okay, well, this is the most I've ever come here with health, so that's good. Slide into a divot in the block room and the rest can't hit you, or Manbo's freeze effect stops them too. Grim, that's backseating. Oh, well, couldn't get into that one. Okay, well... didn't do that good. I have to get into, like, a proper divot to protect myself. Ugh. I suppose I should probably just use my special weapons. That would probably make this a lot more fun of an experience. And yeah, I'll probably do that if I have to respawn at the chase section again. It'll actually make the chase section less annoying, because it's definitely, like, you can do it, and it's definitely a fair challenge. It's maybe just a little bit of an annoying one. Ow. And I got landed on for a lot of damage, it seems. Crushman is a pretty cool name. I'm kind of sad we don't have a Crushman. We have a Crush Crawfish, and that's pretty cool, but we don't have a Crushman yet. Okay, maybe I'll be okay here. Please. Okay, I think we're safe. I think we've been saved. Yeah, I don't know. See, it's definitely for me, it's like, I'm at that weird point of, like, loving being a Megaman fan, where it's like, I'm not opposed to using the weapons because I'm worried I'm not going to have weapon energy, or, like, anything like that, or I think, like, oh, you know, using the weapons is cheating. It's more like, I like getting a feel for the game design of, like, how good it feels, like, when you actually are, doing things Buster only. Like, is it super well designed? Like, I don't know. That's kind of my mentality on things, you know? There's gonna be a Crush Woman in a fan game, but the creator said fan game is a horrible human being. Ah, that's unfortunate. But Crush Woman would definitely involve some thighs in the modern era, I think, and I don't think I have to describe it any further. The image is now in your head. Yeah, this hole that was made for me, and Megaman goes in the square hole. You're right. This man's tricky. All right, we'll see. Okay, not the usual four-way split. Oh god, lots of debris. Okay, and he heals if you shoot him at the wrong time. So he's kind of got anchor business type going on. Okay, so you want to get close to him, and then you want to go away. Oh, that's right! I forgot, this game doesn't give most of the bosses contact damage. I've just gotten unlucky and fought the few bosses that do have contact damage. Ow. Okay. It's gonna be very hard to unlearn that I can just jump right through Dustman. Alright. Okay, well, I've got a basic idea for his pattern, but it's also really hard to just, like, not shoot him, because, you know, years of, yeah, I can shoot Dustman whenever he's doing bullshit, why not? You have trouble, I could rush cannon him. I considered it. This looks more interesting than the actual Dustman. I do agree. I think that they're absolutely... Hold on. Restart that sentence. I think that Mega Man 4's Dustman is a little bit blasé. He's very rote once you just understand what his whole deal is. Alright. I'm going to try to focus up. Eh. Be very patient to not just blast him and heal him. It's, kinda stinky. Though it does make him a pretty good candidate for charge shot use. I wish there was a good way to understand what direction the garbage pellets are actually going to come out in. It seems a little random, and you just kind of gotta hope and pray that the Dust Crusher doesn't actually hit you when you're attempting to jump it. Ow, damn it. Think they home in? Maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe. Hold on. Like, I think they are exploding, like, towards the middle of the screen, right? So then, yeah, they probably home in. That's how I can manipulate things. Good observation. Or, well, okay, that one doesn't. But if he jumps, maybe it's from the middle of the screen. Jump, jump. It's a little bit like fighting a devil boss in some ways. It's weird. Okay, they definitely don't home. If that was the situation I just encountered there. Ow, ow. Okay, Dustman, please stop just shooting the Dust Crusher. That's your most lethal attack. Oh, I turned green there. That was different. Okay, I will pull out the E-Tanks for this fight. Yeah, it is actually pretty cool that he always refires what you healed him with, if you end up healing him. I don't know. The Dust Crusher feels a little bit cheap to dodge. Oh, right. Okay, Dustman. Stop it, please. I can only handle so much dust. Oh, you do have a... Oh god, you have a crazy form. Oh, I got turned into a rock tank. And his suction is like super strong now. Okay. That makes dodging him a lot harder. Dustman, holy shit! Okay, that's a little bit brutal. Cause yeah, then that's like really tasking to try to dodge the incoming Dust Crushers. Good god. The mashing was insane. Thank you. I didn't feel like it was actually that hard. Like, I don't know, I just pressed a whole bunch of buttons on my controller and like, oop, out came Rockman. My favorite detail about the fight is... Oh wait, you already said that. I already read that. Looked like such an easy fight, GG. If you mean that seriously, thank you, thank you. It was I'm glad to make it look easy. It in fact did not feel easy. That was very much a lock-in and test my reaction speed kind of moment. Recycle inhalables should be self-explanatory. Suck up enemies for recycling shit. True. Feel like you have to mash pretty fast to escape. I guess so. Well, y'all have seen my mashing skills on the previous Sequel Wars playthroughs. How I basically just absolutely barrage Pharaoh Man unnecessarily with Buster parts. Yeah, Skullman for Hellwheel. Hell yeah. Oh, we gotta get like the signature weapon for this game. I was telling Bear a little bit during their Megaman 9 playthrough or stream earlier today that like Hellwheel is kind of like the Megaman 4 MI weapon. So yeah, I've got to at least use that a little bit. Okay, well, the Skull Joes don't really seem to die in this version of the game. Ow. I have the idea right here, but there we go. Not the timing. Oh, hey, Beat. What's up? Oh, right, this thing. I haven't seen this thing since Megaman 3. Goodness. Hey, Beat. Beat me up, Scotty. Ha 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 ha. Streamer jokes, right? Funny. Please subscribe. Hope you like lift gimmicks. I love gimmicks, so this is probably gonna be pretty cool. If if the lifts decide to come back or not. Skulljoe's got buffed. They got a new weakness though. All right. Let me respawn this thing. Actually, hold on. This is a great opportunity. Dust, recycle me some power-ups. I'll get there later. This seems like a good opportunity to. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, let's read the help text for Recycle Inhaler and the other weapons. You inhale close enemies, and it turns into an item. The traps are also inhalable. But not inhalable enemies take damages. Let's inhale various things. Together! 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 Let's see. And then bird robot. True. That is how I would describe that guy. He is the bird robot who is captured in the cage. He salvages you when falled, but you take damages. He seems to take to you. Rush Cannon. You load Rush in Mega Buster and fire. When he hit the enemy or wall, grand explosion occurs. Everyone is defeated by this instantly, but this may be dodged. And then Water Cutter. You shoot out the high-pressured water toward 8 direction. If you can push B again, you can refire. This is effective to fire enemies. Sweet. Serious about the GG, not the easy part. Fair enough, fair enough. Beat accompanies me for just this stage. Alright, well, that'll help at least. Tough platforming with diagonal auto-scrolling with instant death pits. Yum. Oh, I also see that, I think one of the weapon things down here actually told me this, but I see that I actually I'm full on lives again. Which I don't think I was previously. Ow. Oh, alright, so the skull guys are just always in the way, huh? That's irritating, but makes for a challenge, I suppose. Would suck if it didn't. Give me that energy. I need that energy. Ooh, yes, delicious energy. The complete opposite of my Mega Man 10 hard mode experience. I remember many, many times in Mega Man 10 hard mode as Proto Man, which I did off stream for fun, that I just had to spend so much time grinding outside of boss corridor or boss doors to actually get back to full health before the fight. Because I'm pretty sure Mega Man 10's RNG is actually tied to the difficulty. Oh lord, oh no. Get out of here, Footholder. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you! We just had to have the Footholder, huh? The bringer of bad luck and terrible fortune. The harbinger, I should actually say. Okay, and Pippies. Gotcha. Dive's good against them. I'll do Dive. Alright, yeah, this stage is kind of weird because it goes in between... I'm fighting for my life out here? Oh, well, okay. I should not talk shit. We all know how this goes. I was going to say... the stage is interesting for the fact that it seems to alternate between I'm fighting for my life out here, and this is actually not all that hard to do. I did not jump on a platform, though? Okay, well, I did not see the way forward there, so that kind of is irritating. Skullman's the only item, or the ROMhacks that grants an item for defeating him with the Recycle Inhaler. Alright. I'll do that. Hold on, my vague memories are telling me that prevents you from actually getting Hell Wheel. Is that true? Because I think I remember... Yeah, if you beat Skullman with Recycle Inhaler, you get the Skull Charm, right? The whole 1 HP thing. No, it doesn't? Alright, sweet. Cool, I can just kill Dustman with it then. Nice. But yeah, you basically get, like, the Battle Network undershirt, thing for recycling Skullman. Foot holders. Foot holders! Okay. Terrible. Bad. You watched this guy? That's crazy. And fuck these things. I swear. Bonk indeed. Game kind of has to give you Hell Wheel because it's mandatory in the final stage. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Alright, come on. Don't get crushed. Don't get killified. Don't get smashified. Don't even, don't experience deafness. I'm speaking my positive affirmations out into the world. Surprise, this is actually a positive affirmations channel. Okay, I guess the strategy is to balance on the Windman platform for a while, but like... Man, I don't want to do that. That's cringe. I want to go, I'm panicking. It's almost like it's like it's good game design that knows that it should actually mess with you for wanting to take your first instinct. I do genuinely like that, even if like my first instinct is to say I hate this. Ah, come on. Hey everybody, it's well, I was going to say it's game over time, but if the game wants to encourage me to be better like that. I still am not really sure what to do about the platforms over there. They don't seem to be very well in sync, and if I ride the top platform here, yeah, it's more in sync, but then, oh, okay, never mind, I guess. Okay, well that's in sync. I don't know how to dodge that, then. Very puzzle stage vibes. You usually have the balloon by the time you come here, so you have it as backup. That's helpful. That's actually quite nice. Batman without balloon is gonna be interesting, and by interesting I mean suffering. Alright. This channel is known for unnecessary suffering, so it's lore accurate. Oh yay, random crit. The skull died a little bit easier. Okay, maybe this time I can actually dodge the foot holder. No, I can't. Okay. Trying harder only made things worse. Snipe the hatches with the wire cutter. The hatches? You mean like the birds? Because when I think of hatches, I thought you were talking about the platforms for a second. I was very confused. Oh. Almost. Still got me, but not quite in the same way. Come on. Always at the worst time. There we go. Okay, and up we go. Rockman 4 MI mod that replaces the crit noise with the TF2 random crit noise. I'm in a there are two sides to me right now. One side wants to say absolutely based. The other side of me says that will scare the living bejesus out of me. And I will never mentally recover from such a thing. I feel like I got very lucky there by being able to actually jump over the, or jump on that Tetris platform twice before it fell out from under me. And there's another Jumbig that I didn't actually, kill. Oops. This feels very familiar. Like I've seen this in an X game or something. Okay, Killer Bullet gets carried by the platform, too. Great. Hit! Say, this is pretty interesting, all things considered. Oh, well, okay, well, beat to the rescue, I guess. This is very interesting for a stage. I like the fact that it is all just a bunch of platforms, and you just have to kind of know your gimmicks. Okay, that was a bad place to be, I guess. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Be faster, Lamau, I guess. Hey, let's use Rush Surge before I die. Let's get some health before I die, please. Thank you, Rush. Much appreciated. Oh, goodbye. The game is giving me health. It's a nice flat open environment. There's an interesting texture. Yep, mini-boss time. Alright, time to fight dinosaurs, I suppose. Alright, so it still operates basically like it does in Mega Man 7. Ow. Ow. Don't know how I managed to end up there. It is cool how, like, managing to get the dinosaur into this thing requires... how cool it is, and then it's like you have to see the red line over there at the side, and like it feels like, oh, yep, putting an SNES thing into a NES Mega Man's required some kind of graphical fuckery. And it's like, it's not quite working, but it is actually completely functional. Okay, thankfully this is a lot less brutal than the Mega Man 7 dinosaur. Not the Mega Man 7 dinosaur was particularly brutal, but it had a lot more mix-up options on ya. Sweet. Whee! Hi, Beat. You mean that I don't have to do a crazy fast spike falling section without any assistance? Thank you. This is calm, actually. This is relaxing. Let's see. Okay, good place to pause for a second. I got one more rush search in me? No, I think that's the sign I don't have more rush search. Alright, fair enough. Hold left in that... oh. Oh. Well. That's unfortunate. I didn't read chat quickly enough. Alright, special weapons are good against all mini-bosses because they tend not to trigger iframes. Ah, yeah, that's actually a good thing to note. Alright, let's take on Skullman. I'll just pull out the dust, or the recycle inhaler immediately, because I'm going to forget to do so otherwise. Okay, so he likes to just skate around using Hell Wheel. He does a hell of a lot of contact damage, though. I only have so much dust. Oh, and I'm out of dust. Okay, well. Okay, so I see that Skullman has, like, 2 different ways he collides off the wall, but it's very, very fast. Ow. Yeah, I can't react to this. Hopefully I don't die here. Oh, I didn't have any dust left. Well, yeah, I just realized that I didn't have any. Okay. Well, that sucks. I thought I'd be able to just kill him with Recycle Inhaler. I didn't think I would have a lack of weapon energy. But then I ran out of weapon energy. Yeah, no 1 HP crutches for me anymore. It looks like we're just gonna be in, a state of misery for the rest of the game. Oh well. Hey, we're making fairly good, quick work of all the stages. We're a little over halfway through the stages, and we only got only an hour and a half through the stream, so... Alright, boys. And, others, where next? Where do we want to go? Ring, Pharaoh, or Toad? Hell Wheel could best be described as the wheelie ability from Kirby Superstar if it was OP as fuck. Ring? Alright, we'll take on Ring. Okay, and that's... Alright, okay, so there's Quick Man stage. They fucked up. This is gonna kill me very fast. Oh, good lord. I'll go to Spear and eat food because it's already dinner time. Alright, well, we'll show you Hell Wheel then. I think that'll probably, that'll be satisfying to watch. Yeah, good thing we got Skullman before, Hell Wheel before this stage. Because, I am not very quick on sliding, so I would probably get annihilated otherwise. I'm probably still going to get annihilated, but, you know. Till then. Alright, well. I ran into the classic Hell Wheel problem too fast. Hell Wheel is peak, I guess. Yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna use it very much because I'm just gonna get myself killed all the time. I don't have faith in myself to actually make use of Hell Wheel. Kind of seems like a pro's weapon. Remember to use special weapons against mini bosses when I can. Yeah, it could be good. Okay, I actually have to hold it to... Gotcha. Drill, help me. Okay. Nice. Speedrunner's best friend, simulation of a DUI for a casual player. Yeah, absolutely it is. Anyways, as I was about to say before we started this stage, I was actually going to comment, like, there's actually just so much to observe and comment on while playing this game. Like, I don't actually have time to get through my list of shit to say for the week. It's actually one of those rare games where it's like the game itself is quite enough. I have quite enough to say just playing it. Oh well, that'll give me stuff to talk about during Freedom Planet tomorrow when inevitably I'm going at such high speed I don't have time to actually read chat all that much and engage with other things. Oh, okay, it's Lo 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 La 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 from Kirby. Okay, that one's immune. That one's not. Sweet. NES game with a night-day cycle effect. That's pretty cool. I'll give it that. I am not entirely sure how impressive it is because I don't think about Megaman games all that, or think about NES hardware all that much, but, you know. Anyways, time to take 256 shots at Jumbig instead of using Rush Cannon. And then I'll get punished when Jumbig, like, randomly decides to have a great leap forward and absolutely press me against the pavement. Sweet. Rush Cannon against Jumbig. Yeah. But I have a good mashing finger. Counterpoint, I mash good. Alright. Counterpoint, I skull good. I don't skull good. Saving Rush Cannon for Ringman. Yeah, totally. I mean, I actually might as well give it a shot, just to demonstrate, like, okay, demonstrate to myself, how difficult is it to actually use, Rush Cannon against a boss? Amazing sculling by the other team! Alright, let's try it again, because I'm not going to learn my lesson. Oh, but yeah, okay, actually, you're so right, Grim. Thinking about it as a wheelie from Kirby actually makes the physics on it make so much more sense. Yeep. Okay, cool. I did that without getting hit first try. Sure, why not? I'm sure that's probably the bane of people's existence. And yet that part is actually way easier than the rest of Ringman's stage was. Ugh. For streamers, we never learn, we just persevere and ram our heads until we win. Absolutely true. And we also, read chat poorly and make bad joke, eat hot chip, and lie. And within the VTuber community, at least, like, 90% of the men is bisexual, so we basically have the entire meme. Alright, gotta drink water. I'm sweating up a storm over here. Streamers ram their heads that much until they win, they probably have many concussions as football players. Grim, wouldn't you say that many of the streamers you know are in fact brain damaged? Makes you thonk, doesn't it? Alright. Hi, Ringman. You gonna drive me into the pavement? Okay, oh, God. Ringman is, like, doing the worst of Crystal Man and, like, his own weird trap you forever kind of thing. Okay, I get what you're supposed to do against that. You either need to jump out of the way of all of them, or you need to, You either need to jump out of the way out of all of the stationary boomerangs when he launches 3 in the middle, or you need to just jump over them all at once with good timing. All while avoiding the bouncing ring. Hell wheel good against him? Alright, we'll do that if we start running low on lives. Oh, that's right, Ringman doesn't have contact damage either. Nice. Alright, Ringman, keep this up. Don't do that. Okay, Ringman, what are you doing? You are turning this into a circus now. Some might say a 3-ring circus. Okay, I hit Ringman to death. Alright, I guess Ringman was, easiest Robot Master? Weird. Played Ringman in the Castle, one of his moves that look familiar. I have not, actually. Not many a fan game to get to. Ringman is if you combine Super Mario Bros. 3 Wendy and Lemmy Koopa with a Wily machine. Easy choice to first. That's crazy. It do be kinda crazy. Holdable, controllable ring boomerang. That's what HCR stands for? Okay, that makes sense. I've never known what HCR stands for. So that's actually kind of, that's sweet. That's a good name for it. Ring Boomerang's Megaman 4 Game Boy version combined with Metal Blade. Nice. Yeah, I know you can, like, kind of hold things in place, give it an 8-directional version. It'd be pretty cool. Wait a minute, can you actually hold it in place in Mega Man 4? In the Game Boy? I didn't know that. Oh, no, just that it can also grab things. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Alright, well, 2 stages left, y'all. Pharaoh Man or Toad Man? What do you want to see? HDR can grab E-Tanks too? Oh, sweet. Pharaoh, alright. This is probably going to be the rest of the stream, I'm guessing. I'm going to take Pharaoh because... yeah. I don't know. There's no point to me saying that. Anyways, Whee! So I remember this stage is, oh, God. Yeah, it's all about gimmicks and, weird control gimmicks. You know, reverse would have been enough if it didn't also invert my jumping and shooting as well. Okay, hopping, I don't have control over my jumping. I just be jumping. I got hops. Oh, and I'm giving my control back. Okay. You tried, enjoy your suffering. Reverse cursor versus all buttons, even start select. That's okay. That's like peak trolling, honestly, in game design. I'm kind of for that. Like, it's a bit much to deal with on the player's end, but it's like, hey, if you're gonna make a reverse gimmick, you might as well just go all out and make your player's life miserable. Oh no, my one-up. Curses can be nullified with Toadman's weapon. Guess who's weak to Pharaohman's weapon? Oh, that's funny. Again, peak trolling. Very nice. Though I've heard from Grim that Pharaohman might be the toughest robot master here, so that's gonna be something to get used to. Alright. Constant shooting. Turbo button madness. Hold on, I distinctly remember this is not death. I think. No, that is death. I thought that was secret path. Oops. Different pit. Alright, fair enough. The 15-year-old memory is a wee bit spotty, you'll forgive me, right? Besides, you get to watch the streamer hop over in a death pit again, several times, as he gets pelted with eggs. And birds. And watches all of his extra lives go into the drink. I think Toad might be the toughest overall. Pharaoh Phase 2, if you let him live too long, becomes absolute hell. Secret Pit is later on. Alright. I will try to not let Pharaohman live for too long. No guarantees, however. Alright, thankfully most of the enemies are not that tanky so far. Roulette, huh? Okay, so every once in a while it switches weapons on me. I mean, okay, well, that's probably what y'all wanted to see anyways, so... More hopping. Berserker's a great way to train my ammo. Yeah, it definitely is. I will take the backseating on where the secret where the secret pit is, so... feel free to just, you know, yell at me like Heisenberg in the chat to let me know where the secret pit is before it's too late. Ew. Megaman, you're kind of a little bit nasty and slow with it. Well, that's the way you actually just get to use your weapons. hey, I've been actually using them a little bit. Okay, fidget. So what does that do? Ah, automatic walking. Okay. This is how you use Rush Cannon, Dingus. Yeah. LMAO. Ooh. Permanent sliding, huh? That's awkward. Speaking of awkward. Okay, well, alright, I think I have an idea of where the secret might be. Huh? Oh, I'm not in reverse anymore, right? Where am I? Oh, okay, there I am. I got a little lost. I didn't think I was that far. Oh yeah, let's read some of the help text on these. Ring. Holdable control ring boomerang. You throw the ring-shaped boomerang towards 8 direction. If you hold it, it stays in air. Rings catch items. And then, what was Wish Star? You send the enemies to another dimension and charge them repeatedly with Rush. More and more power is performed when in a pinch. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, let's grab that E-Tank. Yum. The pit's on the right, guys. The pit is on the right. Oh, I wish I never would have known where that pit was. Thanks, guys. For stars in Megaman X Giga Attack. Yeah, it definitely looks like one. Hi, Pharaoh Man. Oh, was that yours? Sorry, buddy. Look, you just shouldn't have put these priceless artifacts in the way, alright? Like, if you just put them off to the side, they might have actually survived, but... You know, I gotta get through this thing. Alright, I'm assuming these explosions actually hurt, so... Don't want to be right next to them with Berserker. Oh. Yeah, let's just get rid of all my ring energy for that. Okay. Anyways. Definitely wasn't just a huge waste of my, my weapon energy and time there. Here. I'll make this section significantly easier on myself, as a treat. Alright, focus my way here. Yeah, nice E-Tank indeed. Speaking of nice E-Tanks, hey, maybe I can at least, you know, yoink. I do like the hot sand a lot, actually. It is pretty cool that it's like, you know, it would make sense, right? Like, you could have a... I mean, okay, maybe that doesn't make sense in the context of, like, you know, a robot being burnt by hot sand, but it does make sense in the idea of, like, you know, sand is hot, so, like, you could make it, you know, a damaging gimmick. Very few stages, you know, try that kind of thing out. Okay, Shadow Man is significantly less threatening here than he was in Old Brighty stage. Alright, well... I am getting sick and tired of this comedic timing bullshit. Everything is fine, and then, oh fuck, Shadow Man actually comes in and nothing personal kids me. Like, how was I supposed to see that coming? It's peak streamer content. It always happens, too! I'm sick of peak happening. Peak should happen to other people, not me. Throw the comedic timing at him, not me. Alright, this time I won't use Water Cutter, because now I'm feeling feisty about the game. Streamer life, true. I don't know, just whenever I, fucking talk shit, it always seems to happen, I get hit. Okay, that, like, barely does any more damage, just buster him down. He doesn't get iframes for it, so... Or he gets shorter iframes for it. Even the bosses get shorter iframes from using the Buster, man. Or uncharged Buster, what the hell? Okay, I have to watch for Shadow Man using whatever fucking crazy ass attack that was before that killed me. There we go. Jackass. Out of here. Peak should happen to other people, not me. Me when I'm dragged onto Mount Everest without my consent. Me when I am dragged to Mount Everest without my consent. Silence because I cannot breathe. There is no oxygen. Probably gonna head out. Remember to take the upper path and Toadman because of secrets. Okay, D, will do. Thanks for popping in. It does. I'm not even gonna say how many times in the boss fight I've said, I got this, guys, and then all the skill gets drained from my body that instant and I die. I forgot to inhale him. I was supposed to inhale his oh, I didn't read I didn't read your message yet, Grim. I missed that message. I see it now. Alright, looks like we're doing, Seems like we're probably just gonna do 4MI on like the basic bitch mode playthrough, where you, the person playing knows nothing about the game's secrets. Famous last words I didn't read, very true. Alright, and I got my way in there. Cool. Gamers don't read group really about it. I do read, it's just I was preoccupied by trying to not die. And then I guess being upset that I had died. First off, he says, let's inhale many things. Crash says, want to see my best Stevie Wonder impression? I interpret it as a metaphorical let's inhale many things together. Kind of like a, you know, let's be friends and take on the world kind of anime chant type of thing. Plus, I don't know, this ain't a Kirby game. I'm not inhaling everything that I see. Although I guess I should. Okay, well that was just poor timing. New type of group content. I think they call that a mukbang, actually. Inhale Mets for a special item? I see. I could try that out. Okay. Just missed the baby jump, that's fine. This is also gonna end up killing me, I could tell. Fire, go. No, I got through the door at least, so that's cool. Hey, Pharaoh Man, can you just give me a second here? Better. Alright, I mean, you know, I'll have like full health when I get out of this. I feel like that was total coincidence that I ended up hitting the thing on accident. And, oh, well. Alright, it's boss time. Goodbye, health. Gotta do a thing. Deal with Fodeman later. Alright, cool. The joke was, in fact, on me. I, in fact, got punked just a little bit. Alright, how many lives do I got? Oh, I can skip that cutscene. Okay, I was just trying to check how many lives I had. Okay, Fairman still does this cornering game. That's cool. Okay. Hey, so the phrase, Snorunt Pyro boss design just popped into my head. Anybody else agree? One fucking life. Okay, this is... This is kinda shite. That phrase tracks. Yeah, it really does. Oh my god, I can't even charge my weapon here. Okay, yep, nope, I'm not dealing with this fairly. Fuck this. This don't make no goddamn sense. Thank you, Berserker. Get me out of here. Oh, painful. Does 00 not count as a life? It does, yeah. Hey! Alright. Well, we are at 2 hours, but I also feel like maybe we might as well get Toadman out of the way, so that way next stream we could start with the, item cleanup for Dive Man, Drill Man stage, and anybody else who any other items I can still grab. So yeah, let's screw it. I feel good. Let's go for let's get Toadman done, and then we'll wrap up the night. Spare shotgun. Okay, what if spare shot and contra spread gun had a baby? I am actually interested in using it a little bit more, because that's it. I mean, I know kind of everyone said it's like maybe the least remarkable of the weapons in this game, but perhaps that's why I'm interested in using it. I never got to see people use it very much. You know, it's effective. Ooh, it's very good for grinding against croakers. No real way to get up there. I don't have the utilities. Well, that's a shame. You charge it too? Yeah, I mean, I bet. It's Pharaoh shot, right? I just haven't felt the need. But, might as well now. Oh, that was nice and effective. Cool. Oh, a cool custom sprite for Megaman sitting on a sloped platform. Neat. Doesn't seem like I can actually aim it, though, anymore. It seems to just be a, forward spread, which honestly is fair given how many weapons in this game actually do have 8-directional shooting. Hey, wait a minute, it's an up and down. I think... Alright, well, I thought that was gonna do something special, but I'll take, I'll just take a heal off of dust. That's fine. Just suck up all the frogs in this sewer. Call me the Verminator. Spread covers all directions you could normally fire it in Mega Man 4. It's not really a removable feature. Fair enough. Okay, so screens are repeating. I think we're having a find the secret kind of moment. Or maybe it is just going to do the same screen multiple times. Oh, there's the secret. That makes sense. I see the wall. Yo, what's gonna pop out of the big one over here? Hope it's a full Toadman. Ah, it's just a... That's just a frog. I guess that makes sense. Makes more sense than a toad, I guess. Actually, that's a good question. Grim, you know animals. Do toads and frogs both reproduce in the same way? Do they both lay eggs and have tadpoles like this? It's totally designed off that one Sonic stage? Yeah! That's definitely what I was thinking, actually. I don't remember what it is, but I know it's from Sonic 3. I haven't actually played Sonic 3 in my life, so... Mostly, yes, specifics do change for a few species. Good enough! That looks secret-y up there. Let's try to sharpshoot our way up there. Yay! Extra life. Marble Garden? Is it Marble Garden? I don't think it's Marble... is it maybe Hydrocity Zone? Hydrocity Zone? Should I say it like Megamind? Okay, this is my last attempt to fight Shadow Man and maybe inhale him, so I'll try to remember this time. If he doesn't, you know, absolutely just murk me first. Very well could be happening. See? Like that. Labyrinth Zone from Sonic 1? No, actually, that might be right. Yeah, because it's that one, like, orange and green colored zone. Ugh, man, I need to remember my Sonic a little better. Calls himself a gamer, doesn't know very much Sonic. Oh, so, hey, that crit was pretty well timed. frog from the Power Fighters era. Oh, true. He did actually have that in Power Fighters. You're right. Alright, Shadow Man, you don't scare me. I understand your patterns now. I just am maybe not super great at dodging them. Especially the... Why am I sliding? I swear I'm not holding down on the input. Alright. Cool. Thought you and Zerter were doing a bit. You see, I never realized that I'm doing a bit until after, the funny, would occur. That's my problem. I realize things are funny in the afterthought. Then I'm like, oh wait, no, shit, that would have actually been good. Ah, damn it. So when I'm streaming and playing games at the same time, the part of my brain that's trying to actively look for a joke is just suppressed. Because I'm busy trying to play the game. So... Yeah, I get comedic hindsight as a result. When I have, say, other people to work with, like, you know, ripping off of everybody else's material in TKO or Quiplash, that's when I can actually pull off, you know, funny stuff. Because that game's not execution heavy. And other people are already supplying the comedy. Okay, Shadow Man does test your mashing a little bit, though. If you don't have the mashing under control, the frogs are certainly going to overwhelm you. Okay, let's try to dust him this time. A little bit inelegant, but I didn't want to miss my opportunity. Alright, so what the hell did I get there? Superstar, this is what was attached on Shadow Man's forehead. This amplifies cruelty. This increases the critical chance. Alright, sweet. And critical damage. Nice. He asked about infinite loops in Sonic, just tried to answer. Oh, there were infinite loops in Marble Garden and Ice Cap? I don't quite remember. Again, my Sonic 1 experience was playing, like, maybe the first 3 zones, and then dying as a kid. And then playing Sonic 2 up until Mystic Caves, and then dying as a kid. I was not very good at my 2D Sonics, and probably still am not very good at my 2D Sonics. Ripping off from other people, you could just say your name. It's not entirely you, Grim. Remember, I made the Undertale tagline for the Undertale shirt. That was ripping off of Undercover Defective. He posted a picture of the level in the Discord for later, but yeah, I'll definitely give it a look about that. Talking about the one lore level. Marble Garden, no infinite loops. There's a loop, but it's not infinite. Y'all Sonic knowledge havers. Alright, well, I mean, hey, that was an instant death at the very least, so that's nice. Get out of here. I don't want to mash you down, though. Oh, alright, goodbye. We're getting washed away. And here comes Rush to the rescue. Oh, no shooting. Okay, just dodging. That's going well for me. That's going real well for me. Well, okay. I at least have a steady supply of 1-ups. I'm not going to, not gonna run out here. Can double jump off of Rush? Oh, okay. That's good. You plan to eventually treat Sonic games like you beat Mega Man games, because you love Sonic. Oh, shit. That's cool, actually. I guess you kind of missed the, discussion before, but we were once talking about, like, you know, what's your favorite Sonic game, Bear? I'd be curious. Because for me, right now, my favorite is Frontiers. I think Frontiers is, really banging and, like, gets to kind of the heart of what I love about Sonic. Oh, I just couldn't shoot because I had the fucking cannon. Excellent. Okay, oh, right, double jumping. Right. But I was never really a fan of 2D Sonics because, and I will have so much time to expand upon this tomorrow as I play Freedom Planet, you kind of just get absolutely rushed with, like, oh, hey, here's an enemy that you're running into now. Here's all your rings, goodbye. You could have never seen this coming at 400 miles an hour. So, you know, 2D Sonic tends not to be for me. Hidden Palace Zone. Labyrinth has one. Okay, we're still talking about that. Alright. You should play some Sonic 2 on Android. I mean, if it's the place to play it, then give it a go. Alright, everybody, who's ready for Toadman? I've heard that this is going to be a miserable experience. I'm pretty sure I remember that Toadman can turn you into a small frog and crush you. Right, so I have to actually... Okay, so I should just stand under where that is. Okay, focus on dodging Toadman, and then just get the little hit off of on him. When I can. Nope, don't go that way. Ow. I can have a little bit of patience. Sometimes. Uh-oh. Alright, change back. Cool. He's using his toad magic on me. There's so many different reasons to love a Sonic game. Level design, speed, content, rose-tinted glasses. True. Love Sonic Adventure, you love Sonic 1, you love Sonic Spinball. Sonic Spinball, I will say, is actually goated as a game. I played... Oh, man. I played Sonic Spinball on this channel before, like, my, I actually got, like, you know, into streaming regularly. And, you know, well, not a terrible stream. It maybe doesn't hold up today, but I do really enjoy Sonic Spinball. I've never actually beaten Sonic Spinball. I came the closest I ever did when I actually streamed it the one time. And then I, like, all of a sudden, like, sunk all, like, 6 of my extra lives into the final stage and just absolutely got bodied by the pinball tables there. But I mean, Spinball forever has a place in my heart for having some of the most banger music of the entirety of Sonic series, and that's really saying something. Toxic Caves especially is a bop, and so is the boiler machine level, whatever the hell it's called, that follows it. The machine's not bad too. Oh, okay, Angry Toad Man. What's he gonna do now? More hops. Okay, didn't mean to jump there. He's not gonna stop jumping, is he? He realized that this toad magic thing really wasn't working out for him. Okay, he changes it up a little bit. Nice crit. Cool. Goodbye, Toadman. Eat shit. They did a good job of making Sonic and Pinball work. Yeah, I do agree. The only thing I don't love about Sonic's, the game is that Sonic's, like, just walking movement speed, which you don't use often, or walking movement speed and movement physics, which you don't use often, are just abysmal. It's not fun to do the little bit of inching you have to do in some cases, but, you know, for a game that has mostly really good pinball physics, I can forgive it. Whew. You consistently get to the machine, then you'd either lose all my lives there on the final stage. Yeah, that's probably my experience as a kid as well. Actually, my experience as a kid was getting to the machine occasionally with, like, 1 life and then dying. So... Alright, well, Toad turns most enemies into frogs and can crush into by running them. Any enemy that doesn't get turned will get damaged. Cool. Congrats, finishing the easiest Megaman game ever. Only took 2 hours. What do you mean finishing? We still got this smug-looking guy looking at me. Hey, the thought just crossed into my head that Cossack's portrait really gives me, like... Cossack's portrait really gives me like millennial in his like early, late 30s, early 40s kind of vibes. Like he's trying to be, you know, super cool and also wears like absolutely is wearing a flannel shirt underneath that and is holding like a Starbucks, his favorite Starbucks order in the other hand, and is about to tell you all about how the Arctic Monkeys are actually like the best band to have ever graced the face of the earth. Yeah, clearly you don't own an air fryer, exactly. Anyways, yeah, we're about only halfway there, so good progress, though. I was expecting this to take a lot longer. I was expecting 4MI to absolutely just completely, like, just put me in the ground and I would not be making progress, but I made damn good progress so far. I've heard the fortress stages are going to give me a complete walloping, but, you know, we'll see. But I thank you for joining me tonight. Had a weird burp there. Thanks for joining me tonight. Do all the interacty stuff with the video, liking and all that stuff if you can, because it helps me out. Join the Discord if you aren't already, though everybody I see here in chat is, so that's really neat. Yeah, we'll be doing Freedom Planet tomorrow, starting Freedom Planet. I plan to do all 3 characters in Freedom Planet through my playthrough, so we'll be on that game for a little while, I think. Otherwise, yeah, next week we'll be back with more 4MI, hopefully at least get through Cossack's Castle, and then, yeah, that'll be good. Good night, thank you, enjoy your dinner, and, you'd probably be done with the Cossack Castle used weapons. Yeah, but I wouldn't be getting the full experience, right? We could talk about this in the Discord. Join the Discord if you're lurking. So, yeah. Good night, everyone. Glad you're looking forward to the Freedom Planet run, Zerter, and I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.